Hi, I'm Michelle, and in this video, we're going to be talking about how you can start up your very own business. I'll be explaining the paperwork that you're going to require, the steps that you have to take for starting the business, and most importantly, about forming a business plan. Starting a business is not an easy task, but at the same time, it's not that difficult either. Starting any business involves very few key important steps and some paperwork, a lot of research, and some homework that you have to do before you set everything up. Now, the question is, where to begin, as the whole process can be pretty overwhelming. The most important thing to consider when you're starting off your business is a detailed plan. Like for an important step in our lives, we need a plan. So a business plan is all that you need to gear up for starting your dream business. Having a successful business and running it is so rewarding, but like everything, it comes with a cost. Starting a business involves multiple aspects like economic conditions, a target audience, potential customers, funding resources, business loans and business structures, and a lot more business tools. So out of all of these, there are three aspects that require the most attention. Number one is your economic conditions. The most important thing is the current economic condition. Before you set up your company, you must be aware of the current economic situation of the state that you've chosen. The second thing is to consider market analysis. Now, this is a part of your research. Once you have enough report about the market, it helps you decide on the type of businesses that you want to start. The thing is that you may have a really solid business idea, but if the market is saturated with competitors, there's a big chance that your business might not be able to make an impact. And number three is consistency. You will not get rainbows daily in your business life. Some days are going to be pretty dark and some are going to be very dark. But you must be consistent when it comes to running a business. You mustn't back out just because the days are not favorable. One of the most important steps is to make up your mind that you really want to do this. You don't get things overnight. You need to plan it out, be patient, and go over all the prerequisites. Based on the structure of the business, it can take up 15 to 20 days or more to set up your business in the state you've chosen. You can start your business in three ways. First, you can do it yourself. As in, you can go through the government website to register your business and get the paperwork done yourself. Secondly, you can hire a professional service to do everything for you, which is more safe and secure method. Plus, the entire process is a lot more easier that way. They do practically everything from searching the company name to obtaining tax IDs, and they do everything on your behalf. Finally, you can go ahead and hire an attorney. I'll be leaving the links to all of the resources in the description below. Now let's get started with the steps you actually need to cover to start off your business. Selecting a location for your business comes before anything else. But I suppose you've already decided on the state where you want to set up your business. You can basically start your business in any location and state of your choice. Now, before you set up your business, you should check a few things such as the filing fees, local government regulations, taxes, your target audience, business line of credit availability, and the demand for your business product itself. And does that have a potential customer base over there or not? A business idea is a basic thing and the most important thing to decide when you're starting off your business. Most professional advisors suggest tuning into your passion and turning that into a business and monetize it because that's what you're good at. For example, if you're good at teaching, you can open a coaching center or a small community school. On the contrary, if you're confused, you should really think about these things to get a better business idea. What do you like to do? What services or products can you offer? What kind of problems can you solve? And what are you good at? These are basic questions to ask yourself before you decide on your business idea. Once you know what you want to do or what you're good at, you will get your business idea. Now, getting a business idea is not enough to really start the process. There are a few more things like expertise that you need. You need funding sources, you need partners if you have any, or if you don't, whether you have to start it from home or you want to actually set up an office space. And is it going to be a full-time thing or is it going to be a part-time thing? All of these points are equally important to materialize your business idea. Now, the next thing is to research your idea. Once you decide on the type of business you want to do, you have to start your market research. It is necessary to check on the market potential for your product and your services. You need to know the economic conditions. You need to know your competitors. You need to know how is your product going to make a difference, including in the current market. You can conduct market research in two ways. One is that you can do a primary research. Well, in this case, you can directly talk to the buyers and decide on how to move further in terms of pricing, quantity production, and sales. But on the other hand, is secondary research. In this case, you get all the information from your secondary sources like your internet, your market reports, consensus data, government sites, and newspapers. You don't get to contact the buyers directly, but based on the information that you are getting from secondary sources, you make your strategy. SWOT analysis is one essential step in the market research. Every business must know about SWOT. It's called strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. These are the four main pillars of your business. Now, as you continue doing your research, you'll be able to figure out the strengths of your business, the weaknesses that are there, your available opportunities, and finally, what are the threats to your business. The next big step is to create a business plan. A business plan is an essential document that outlines the goals and objectives of your business. It also includes the strategies and tactics to achieve those goals. A business plan is a vast 30 to 40 pages document. Now, this document is going to outline the nature of your business, how you're going to operate it, the goals, and what you want to achieve, and a lot more. Apart from these details, a good business plan summarizes your marketing, financial, operation, and managerial plans. So why do you need a business plan? Well, it is an important document that is often needed by investors and sponsors as well. Entrepreneurs need this document to apply for business loan and for potential investors. Business plans need to explain their business costs, especially startup costs, to start the business. This financial projection helps you get business loans. Besides, a detailed business plan helps you set up your goals, look at the dynamic of the market trend, and it allows you to move further and form new strategy. You gotta keep in mind that not every day is gonna be a good day. You might get bad days, and in some cases, they might last for a long time. You have to be prepared for your common exit strategy in case of loss, damage, if you want to stop selling, or if you just want to shut down. Or if you want to pass it on to somebody in the family, or you want to sell it off entirely, or you can just liquidate the business assets completely. The next step is to fund your business. Based on the size, nature, and business locations, the costs they are estimated. There are many ways a business owner can raise funds for their businesses. Business grants, loans, bootstrapping, accelerators are just some of the ways you can get your fundings. Now let's get a little bit into the ways in which you can get the funding. You can get seed funding. This is very small funding that is required for small works like product development, market research, and so on. It is a private investment process in which the investor gets a share of the business. Now, if the business gets sold out or liquidation takes place, the investor will get the money from their share. You can get small business loans. They're very common. Like small business loans are available in banks and various financial institutions, microfinancing companies, and money lenders as well. You can present your solid business plan to get this type of funding. You can opt for venture capital financing, which is one of the hardest ways to get funding, so be careful about that. In fact, this is not majorly available for entrepreneurs. If you have a large business plan that needs a lot of money and at the same time it has potential for faster growth, then venture capital is something you can go for. And finally, you can raise your business capital through crowdfunding. This is quite common in this today and available for anybody worldwide. You just need to make a website, have social media pages, and other things you might require just enough to raise money, which is through crowdfunding. You need to choose your business structure. Your company needs to be registered as a business entity in the state that you're operating in. Choosing a business type brings a couple of advantages. First, your company will get legal protection in case of any issue occurs. And secondly, it increases the credibility of your business. There's a list of business structures and they go something like this. There is sole proprietorship. It is an unincorporated business structure which is owned and controlled by the individual. There is no difference between the business and the individual. Now, this type of a business structure earns your profit that goes straight to the owner. Similarly, the owner is liable for all the business debts. An LLC is a limited liability company, and the business structure is to protect your personal assets from your business assets. It is similar, but not the same as sole proprietorship. An LLC can be member managed or manager managed. Having an LLC will protect your personal assets in case of a company getting legally sued. For example, if there's a business property damage, there will be no personal liability which lies on the LLC members. A partnership is a business type that has two or more owners as their partners. They not only share the ownership, but they also share the profits and the losses of the firm. A partnership company can have as many partners as it wants. A limited liability partnership is an amalgamation of an LLC and a partnership. Now, this type of structure allows the owners to enjoy limited liability while running a partnership firm. An LLP can smoothly continue its operations legally, irrespective of partner changes. A corporation is a much more complex business structure than any other type. It is an entity that separates the businesses from its owners. Unlike sole proprietorship and LLCs, corporations have double taxation. Larger companies with more than 10 employees generally form a corporation, and they can issue stocks to raise more capital. Then you have your non-profit organizations, which are a type of business structure that operates on grants and donations. These type of businesses don't make profits. They're more focused on social work and several non-profit activities. Their income and revenue doesn't get taxed. Now, once you're good with your business structure, it's time to get your business registration thing done. The first thing you need is the name of your business. You can think of any name you want to have. However, you must check if the name is available to use or not. You can check it on the Secretary of State's website. Every business has to follow a bunch of guidelines before they name their company. I'll be leaving the links in the description below where you can find the guide. The next step is to register your business with the Secretary of State. Irrespective of the formal business structure, it is mandatory to register your company with the Secretary of State. There are commonly two ways to do that, online or by mail. Some of the states have provisions like filing by fax, filing by phone, or you can do in-person filing. The filing fee is often different for a different method of filing. The fee varies based on the states. You're going to need a certificate of incorporation, which is a form that you can submit either online or via mail. It needs to be filled out and submitted to register your business with the state. You also need an operating agreement. Now, this is an internal document for the LLCs that need to be filed with the state after you're done registering your business. Apart from these, you need an EIN, which is for tax purposes. Get business purposes and business licenses. To run a legitimate business, you must obtain license and permit. Also, you need business insurance to protect your business and your employees, and you need a business bank account. Now, after all these steps are done and your business is up and running, you're gonna need branding and marketing, like getting websites and logos and a lot more to put your business up and out there for people to notice you. I really hope this detailed video helped you out in guiding you on how to start off your business in whichever state you're aiming for. And I wish you the best of luck with that. As always, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to our channel, and click the little notification button. Thank you for watching.